Hi guys, welcome back to Cricut Monday. What I'm going to be doing today is I want to make a Christmas shirt. I have one of those t-shirts from Hobby Lobby, and it was $12.99, but it was 30% off. And then I'm going to be trying some Arteza heat transfer vinyl in glitter. Now I've never tried their glitter before, and they are gorgeous colors. So that's what I want to do. So I already have Design Space loaded here on my computer, and we'll just go to New Project, the circle with the plus, and I'll click on that, and that will take us to our canvas. So just go over here to the images on the left-hand corner. They have so many really pretty images if you just want to go up in the search box and search for it. But I found some images on the cartridges for Christmas, and they're Miss Kate's cuttables, and I love them. So I'm going to click on cartridges, and I'm just going to type in Christmas, and you can see what all comes up. But down here is Miss Kate's cuttables, and I fell in love with all these little images. It was really hard to decide what to pick to try to make. But I wanted to do this little toy shop, so I'm going to click on that. It will put a green box around it, and you do need to be an Access member because it has the little A here. Okay, now I'm going to go right bottom corner, insert images, and that will put that on my canvas. Now let me zoom in. Now the only thing with this is because of I've never tried to cut Arteza glitter vinyl. So I'm going to try to take some of this intricate stuff off, okay? So let's see what size I want to make this. I'm pretty sure I want it to be about like, you can pull it like this if that's the size you want, but I'm going to go up here to the lockout from size, and I think I'm going to make mine probably 7 by 7. So with that unlocked, I'm just going to go to the width backspace and put 7.0, and then go to the height and put 7.0, okay? And then I'm going and make sure it holds it 7.0 and then lock it, okay? And that's going to be how it's going to look. Now the size. Now if you go over here to the right layers panel, I'm going to be turning some of this off because I'm afraid I don't know how well it'll cut. So like these little, let me zoom in some more. Like right in here where it has that dip, and in here, I'm going to turn that shading off. You can see what it did here. Then I'm going to go down here and do the same principle to this window. Okay, I love this wood look right here on the toy shop sign, but I don't know if it would cut that or not. So I'm going to go over here to the layers panel and click on this eye, and it will put a line through it, and that got rid of all that, so I don't have to worry about that. Now I really like this on this too, but I don't know what it will do, if it will cut it. So right here is all these little lines. I'm going to turn that off. And now I think we're pretty safe. I think it should be able to cut everything else. This is the only thing I'm kind of concerned about. But I don't know what that would look like if I turned that off. Let's look. No, see, that's just, I'm going to try to go for that. Now let me see about this. I think I want to keep this because this looks like snow to me. Okay, so I'm going to leave everything else, and we are going to see what happens. Okay, so now I'm just going to the right top corner, make it, and it's going to sort it onto my mats. And as you can see, I'm going to use 12 mats. Now with this Arteza glitter vinyl, you do need to mirror your image because it's heat transfer vinyl, okay? So make sure you go down through here and mirror each one of your mats. You have to mirror each one separately. and make sure it does flip them. So it will turn out exactly like you want it. Okay, we have them all mirrored. Now I'm going to go back and click on my first mat so it will cut it. And then all I have to do next, okay, I just turned on my machine and I'm going to hit continue right bottom corner. Now my Cricut is connecting to my computer and I need to set, for this, I'm going to set it to cardstock. So I'm going to set my Cricut to cardstock. So the next time you see me, we're going to be cutting out these designs for this really cute shirt. Okay, here's the Arteza Glitter Vinyl that I'm going to be using. You get 16 sheets. I'll put a link in the description box if you want to order it. You don't have to use Arteza, but I just love these vibrant colors. Look at all these colors. I mean, I really do. And you get a lot of different really pretty colors. So I've decided that I'm going to be using probably this gray V-neck baseball shirt that, like I said, I got at Hobby Lobby. And I think I'm going to be using the green, the red. I wish I could have found a white V-neck shirt, but I couldn't. And then I'm going to use this brown. I'm going to use a lot of colors, gold, black, and silver. So let's see how this all works out. Okay, so what you want to do, I'm going to use this silver for anything that's white. And according to Arteza, on the back it has the instructions. You cut the vinyl with the dull side facing up. So you can see this is the shiny, beautiful side, and this is the dull side. And I'm just going to be using my standard grit mat. And we are just going to cut this like it says. Okay, now that it's adhered to my mat, I'm just going to put it into my machine. And the blinking C to cut. But like I said, I am going to try the other vinyl that you all suggested. But they sent this to me. It was so pretty. I definitely want to use it. I think it'll make a gorgeous shirt. Okay, now we're going to eject it. And I'm going to cut. It looks, I don't know if it went all the way through. I think maybe it did. I hope. Okay, let's go ahead and weed this because I'm so anxious to see. I hope this cut really well. Oh, it did. Oh, this is wonderful. This is so beautiful, this vinyl. Oh. Oh, I'm so glad. Even the little delicate things in the H and the P cut. Now with this vinyl, I can honestly say that you'll love it. If it applies, I mean, look at that color, that payoff. And it's cut, I have it on cardstock. I did not add any more pressure. And this is wonderful. I'm so excited. And this weeds very easily as well. Oh my gosh. I can totally, I mean, so far, I'll know more when I, apply it. But if it applies as good as it's doing everything else, we are in business. Okay, oh, I've got these windows. That is gorgeous vinyl. Oh. Okay. Let me get in the center of the O's. I mean, even this really delicate little curly here cut on this O. I can't believe it. Finally. Oh my gosh. Look at that, and look how delicate in that shop, that word. It all cut beautifully. Oh. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of this, and so the video won't be too long. And when I get it all weeded, I'll meet you in the kitchen and we'll put this adorable shirt together. Just had to hop on here real quick and show you how easy this even came out. I'm really loving so far. If it applies like it is cutting and weeding, I love this glue. Okay, I have everything cut out. It really worked so nicely. I mean, just look at all this. I need to cut these apart still, but look in this little, even this little star cut out. I mean, I'm thrilled. I didn't have any problems at all with cutting these images out. I'm really happy with this vinyl, okay? And I wish I had a white shirt, but I don't. I have this blue one, a gray one, and a red one. The red, the house doesn't show up on. The gray, the snow gets lost. So I'm going to go with the blue. I may do another one later just for myself and do a white one. I think that would be gorgeous, okay? So all I'm going to do is, it says, and I have my, let me put this down so you can see. I have my Cricut mat right here. And I have a cutting board underneath that, and I have the medium shirt. I just really like how these baseball V-neck shirts look, so that's why I wanted to stick with this style, okay? And it says, like I said, the instructions are back here, and it says to heat from 3 to 320, so I'm going to split it and set it for 315, which is what I already have it. And it says for 15 to 20 seconds, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut this loose, and then I'll be back. I'm just going to make sure that I don't have any wrinkles, so I'm just going to put this on here and just kind of iron it for a little bit and just kind of prepare my material. You just don't want any wrinkles with this Arteza or with any of the other vinyls. Okay, I think that's fine. All right, and now what I want to do is just start layering this. Now, okay, now when you apply this with the bright side facing up, because this is where all the stickiness is, okay? So I'm just going to look right here. I think this is about where I want. And you can, you know, I always eyeball, you can measure. So I'm just going to put this, I think, about right here. Okay, And then we're just going to, it's just a matter of layering this. So I'm going to pick this up, and it says to hold for 15 to 20 seconds. Make sure everything's covered, and I'm going to hold it for 20 seconds. Then I'm going to start using this Teflon mat to protect my images as I'm layering this. And you pull it off warm or hot. Okay, I'm just going to lift that up. I'm going to start peeling this back. Oh gosh, this is gorgeous. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love Arteza's colors. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I can't wait for you to see it. Okay, then what we're going to do, I took a picture so that I could keep referring back to it because I have so many pieces and parts. Okay, so now what I want to do is put this in there. Then we're just going to put our Teflon mat on this. This is so cute. All right. And I could go ahead while I'm doing this and go ahead and put this on, since it's not going, I don't think it's going to be touching. It will kind of overlap. I tried to put my contacts in the other day and I had a world of problems. I don't know if it's the makeup or it's the contacts still, but I'm still having such dry eye. Also, when I look at the computer screen for a long period of time, that starts it. It seems like everything is bothering my eyes anymore. Okay. And then we will peel this back. I'm loving this. Okay, I know you know what I'm doing. I'll go ahead and put one more set on, and then I'll just go ahead and switch and finish it up and then let you see. So I'm going to put this brown on next, and it just goes right through here and hangs down. So this is applying really well. Okay. And we'll just peel this off. Okay, I'm having way too much fun. Okay, as soon as I get this finished, I'll be ready. I've gotten this much done so far. So I thought I'd hop on here a little bit just to let you see what I've been doing. This on. But like I said, you do need to cut these off, like in between some of them, and do them separately. I think I can do the snow though on the toy shop. Yeah. Okay. And we'll just cover this, put this on, and hold. It's that simple. I really have not had any problems at all with this Arteza. I'm so excited. I know I say that all the time, but I am. It's finally working. Look how that cut that out. I hope you can see. I mean, it's really nice when something works like it's supposed to. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cool just a little bit because it's so hot, I cannot touch it. Now I'm looking for my snow to go over the top. I mean, it is hot. But this is looking so cute. Just let it cool a little bit in between applications when you're layering and layering, and then I've noticed that that glue gets a time to cool off some and adhere to your shirt. Otherwise, it wants to come up. But like I said, the shirt was so hot that I could not touch it. All right, I'll be back when I'm near the... Oh, I love how this turned out. Okay, let me hold it up and let you see it, and I'll go try it on for you, but I think it's adorable. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and just press it from the back side just to make sure everything is great. Just hold it just for a few minutes. I've already turned my machine off just now, but I'm just gonna hold it for a few seconds. Okay, I'm gonna go try this on. Okay guys, here it is. I really do love how that turned out. And it's not real thick, it's just a little right in here, but nothing bad at all, as you can see. Who else is in the Christmas spirit now? I know I am. This is adorable. If you're looking for vinyl that is glitter, I would recommend the Arteza. I haven't said that in the past. I've said problems cutting. I didn't have any problems cutting anything. I really do love how the shirt turned out. Like I said, I'll put the link to order it if you want. It's totally up to you. But I do think it made an adorable shirt. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.